Hello and happy Winspiration Day from Karen Davis King, the professional human. I'm so excited to be a part of Winspiration Day and share my empowerment stories and why I do what I do. I'm in the business of mind, body, spiritual self-care, and it matters to me because my own story, my own personal story growing up with childhood sexual trauma. I was always somebody who wanted to express. I'm a super expressive person. So I was always dancing, writing poetry, moving a lot. I had very loving parents, but they didn't know what was happening in my community. I wasn't going to tell anybody. And as often happens with a victim of sexual trauma, once one thing happens to a young child, you're more likely to have those things continue to happen unless you get the healing and support that you need. But when no one knows and you won't tell anybody, you tend to not get that. Happens very, very often. I had a safe place to go in my poetry and in my dancing and other things to express my rage and my frustration and my pain and sadness and all of those things that human beings feel. I didn't know at the time that those things would save my life. As I grew older, into a teenager, I was acting out very much and attracting more of the same to me. Very starved for love and attention. And there were many people in my neighborhood, many predators who saw that. And my neighborhood was not the exception. This is very common in many neighborhoods, and most people don't realize how common sexual abuse is with children. Knowing the pain of that, and knowing the lifelong journey that I've been on, healing from that. Self-care, taking care of myself, my body, my spirit, my mind. I didn't know what I was doing at the time, I just did it, and it saved my life. I went into life as an adult just tolerating and accepting so many things that no human being should accept, but we do. We learn these things, and then we have to learn how to retrain our minds to accept something better. So I found myself about 4 years ago in a situation where I was tolerating a lot that no human being should tolerate, and I finally decided I'd had enough. I'd reached my threshold of pain. And usually for most of us, we have to get to a certain pain point before we're willing to show up for ourselves. And I had let my pain point go pretty deep. But I was done, and I was ready to take back my life. I won't go into the story, but it's a pretty kind of amusing story how I took back my life. If you want to know more details, you can look at my blog, The Professional Human. I got tired of being jerked around, so I took my life back in a way that put me in a place for a couple of months that I did not want to be. While I was in this place, I met a drum set. And I'd always wanted to play drums. I'd always wanted to do music, but never allowed myself to. So this drum set was there, and I was in an uncomfortable place and thought I may as well make lemonade out of some lemons. So I just picked up the sticks and started beating the hell out of this drum set and just realizing how good it made me feel. And after that first time just playing around with it, I didn't know what I was doing. But I got a few people to show me some things, looked at some YouTube tutorials, and I started figuring some things out, and I liked how it felt. It was very therapeutic for me. It felt like dancing, but just another way of dancing to me, and dancing has always been my biggest passion. I had no idea at the time that meeting this drum set where that would take me. And before I knew it, I was in Haiti, sharing my love of drumming with kids in an orphanage, and it led me from there to taking this love of drumming into elderly communities with dementia patients and kids in my community, just sharing my love of drumming and dancing and giving that to them. I didn't wait until I was good at it. I didn't wait until I could be, a rock star to share it. What I lacked in training, I made up for in passion. And so being able to give that to people and see what it does for them through dance and movement and drumming and so many other things. I mean, I do Reiki healing, I do eating psychology. I'm in the midst of receiving my certification as a sexuality, love, and relationship coach. All of these things that I do and more, I put them together in a package that delivers healing to people, that delivers an opportunity for others to take their life back by nothing more than showing up for yourself, caring for yourself. And there's so much power in that. There is so much power in it. And that's the gift that I have to give to the world. And I bring that with my own unique energy, my passion for it, and my love for mankind. So I thank you so much for making me a part of this amazing day. And I want to see us all thrive, because when one of us loses, we all lose. And when one of us wins, we all win. So here's to you, and seeing you and me win.